I love to listen to music when I get home. It just is my ultimate de-stress, no matter what mood I'm in.
It may sound kind of silly, but I remember when we had my very first son, when he was in the womb, we had put headphones on and play like Pink Floyd. Pulse was his favorite.
My whole life, I've loved music from the moment I heard my first classic rock song that my parents showed me when I was a little kid.
I just find it extremely interesting that humans can come up with this like amazing beat, and just it's almost like we were meant to play music. When I got started in music, was pretty young. I went up to my mom at 5 years old and I said, "When are we getting a piano?" And she's like, "You never mentioned a piano before in your life." She's like, so that was my cue to get you a piano. So I've been playing piano since I was about 6 years old.
Well, I first got started in music when I was about probably 19 or 20. Had always enjoyed listening to music, and music had been a big part of my life growing up. My major influences were my mom, because we always had music on. Every morning or every evening, we'd always have the radio going. Or at that time, we had cassette tapes or CDs, going of music that she listened to. Same thing would happen. I would go to my dad's and I would hang out with my dad, and he had old records that he would listen to that kind of got me going as far as the music was concerned. That really kind of started to fuel that fire.
I actually started playing drums. I was like 6 years old, 7 years old maybe. I got a drum set for Christmas, but my brother, he got a guitar for Christmas, and I grabbed the guitar one day, and within 15 minutes I learned Sweet Home Alabama, the little intro to Sweet Home Alabama, and I was like, I gotta learn how to play the guitar.
I tried learning how to play guitar before I ever tried learning how to play the drums. Like when I was a little kid, my dad bought me a guitar for Christmas one year, and he kind of knew how to play guitar a little bit, and he taught me chords and a few simple songs, and I liked playing the guitar a lot. And then I ended up playing the drums, and I loved playing those, but I've still played guitar all throughout all of that.
Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. When I hear music, it just starts something in my mind, and I get so excited, and I want to contribute to the beat. I want to see what's going to happen. With some of my friends, as we grew up, we just kind of had all been in band together, played, in our school band, and then we determined that it was fun outside of band. It just kind of went from there. Just after high school, it was friends and music.
When I first got the guitar, I was able to actually play it a lot more often, so being able to be more familiar with the guitar, I just started playing songs that I liked to sing that I thought were also within my vocal range, and that's kind of where I started. Being in a band, my focus is now all about, when I hear a song, could we do that? And so I'm always thinking, is that a song that we could duplicate? And if it's a song that we already do, what can we do to add to the song that we already do to make it even better, or to make it more like the original, or better than the original, or whatever the case might be?
Like when I first started playing guitar, it was more just, you'd learn a song all the way through. You'd look it up on the internet, look up tabs, and figure out a whole song, and just learn it note by note, and it'd be cool to, you think it was awesome to play. But then eventually you started learning that all the stuff that I'm learning applies to everything, and you start thinking about notes and scales more, and applying them to the songs that you've been learning all along that you never knew all this stuff applied to before. It helped me learn more about the drums than I thought I knew already. When I would go back and play the drums, I can hear the changes in the music and the notes in the music, and everything I play on the drums, I can make it go with that. Instead of just playing a beat to a whole song, I can hear what is going on in actual music rather than just the rhythm.
I've always loved blues. That's what I first started learning, and that's usually, when you learn lead guitar, that's what you start playing. You play blues. When I got into playing more rock stuff, that was exciting too, because it's basically blues sped up. But blues is about feel, and that's really where you get your chops, is playing blues. Learning what notes sound good with what chords, and learning how to phrase things together that make sense, not only for your own playing style, but makes sense musically and sounds good to you and the people that are around you playing.
When you're playing music in front of people and you hear the crowd start kind of clapping or whistling, or even like my favorites when they start singing along, that's like the best feeling you can get playing music.
Playing on stage that's what it's all about.
I remember the first time I ever played in front of anybody. It was like at a school talent show, and I was scared shitless, but I did it, and then after that, it just got easier, and I realized how much fun it was and how much people actually liked it and didn't care as much as I did about what I did wrong. So definitely was awesome.
I can't believe I'm doing this and getting paid. It's a pretty amazing feeling when you're doing something that you love like that in front of people, and you know that they're enjoying themselves and they're having a good time. But more importantly, it's really kind of it's a moving experience.
It's kind of a mix of like adrenaline and just feeling this groove going on, and I don't know, you kind of don't think about the technical side of the music anymore, or you don't think about really what you're playing as much. You're just going along with everything, and it's really cool to think that everything that you've learned is just being applied to what's going on. You don't even have to think about it. It's just you've done all this practice, and it's just there for you.
It's a part of my life, and without it, it feels empty. I don't feel like I'm anything special. What I feel like is I've been given a gift. To whatever limit that gift may be, it doesn't matter to me. I know I'm within my gift, and as long as I work within myself and I continue to encourage those that are around me and play music with me, limits, there are no limits.
It's not about what others think. It's fun to play in a band, it's fun to make others happy, but really music, for me, helps me. It's just one of the greatest things that you as a human have the ability to do.
I love music. It's always been a huge part of my life. It's pretty much my main hobby or passion or whatever you want to call it. And it's definitely helped me throughout my life, just getting through things and helping me stay on task with life, and it keeps me motivated for sure.
What does the future hold for me for music? I'm just beginning, buddy.
Good? You just need to tell me to shut up, because I don't know when to shut up.
Nailed it!